Test stream is a go. I wasn't stupid and left it not maximized. That was accidental. Not you. Full screen. That's why I have it set to monitor capture instead of game capture. In case stuff like that happens. It appears to be working now. I might be able to stream like this actually with some other games. So playing with my mic. What do you guys care? Let's get the chopper. I'm not even halfway through the game.
Tell me how to get close.
I've already got most of the collectibles.
You ain't getting close to Iraq, man. Forget it. He never comes out.
You want to rethink your answer?
Wait. The auction. He'll be at Quinn's auction.
What kind of auction?
Prizes. Yeah, like not your normal kind of
Good.
auction. Invite only.
It appears to be running fine
I
now.
think I am.
Incredibly.
I'll be in touch.
Hey, maybe I should watch where I'm driving instead of watching the stream so hard. It's only going to be running at 30 FPS for you guys because
Yeah, Bedbug's on board.
I don't feel like screwing with all of that.
Let's talk about the access card.
Ow.
That's our only.
It's an RFID tag.
Because running at 60 is not okay because this game is very unstable on my computer. It goes anywhere from 60 frames per second to like 22. I think the lowest I got was 15 or something.
Right.
The game just doesn't run great on my computer basically.
You can thank me now because I've been tracking that case. Now let me check.
That was quick thinking.
But just chilling driving will let me actually watch the stream to make sure everything's running good.
Exactly my thoughts.
My bike! It almost fell into the ocean. Wanted to go back to the UK. Well, oh no, that chick should be dead, not just injured. That chick should be dead. I just hit her with the chopper. No way she should be alive. Yeah, see, there's some huge frame droppage right there. It's sitting decently stable though. This is definitely not the worst I've had this game run at. Oh, well, that lady is definitely dead. Spleesh. Spleesh. There we go. Yeah, it appears to be looking good. Nothing crazy going on. I love having two monitors. I wonder if I could run it at 1080. I don't really want to for lots of reasons, but I wonder if I could. OBS is looking good. Stream's looking good. Hoping there's no hang-ups. I don't have any moderators yet to look for me. It's looking good though. I'd say it's a success. As successful as test streams could be. I'm supposed to feel bad, but it's just really funny because you just hear a crunch noise and they kind of just fall over. This ragdoll. It's hilarious. I'm a psychopath. It's awesome. That's my other favorite thing is I just unlocked the Steam Pipes upgrade and it's so fun. I love it. It's like my favorite thing to do is just drive by and just blow up the Steam Pipes for no reason. It's awesome. So, I didn't think about doing this while doing Max Payne 3, but I think I didn't use monitor capture. This is on Twitch, as it is, but I didn't use monitor capture, I did game capture, and it was like having some severe problems, so I think if I just put it to monitor capture, I should be fine. I didn't even think of doing that. Also, I'm sad it's not like Sleeping Dogs where I can't just pop a wheelie and bounce off of everything. Which is like the best part of Sleeping Dogs. Boom! So many things would boom at once. Also, I learned that if you take a car and you park it into the steam pipes, the best thing ever happens. Stop, stop, park in the steam pipes. Come on. No, come on, park. Stop at car. It has so much grab forwards because the steam pipes. Just break out. Just yeah, like there we go. It's doing it different from what I did last time. What happens is it slowly gets damaged, and if it does it right, it'll just roll out. It's awesome. Like I said, I kind of like this game despite what everyone says, because it was an okay game. It was a solid like 7 out of 10. There you go. So that's the strike. So it was a solid 7 out of 10, but it's had such hype that it kind of killed it. Killed the game. I'm just gonna take this car. It's about to blow up. There it goes. So it looks like it's running good though, which makes me happy. Because it means I could stream on YouTube if I want to. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Dead people everywhere. Meow, meow. Actually, my favorite thing to do is grab the Mazda in the game, which is called the Rotor. Who's the digital crip guy? Is it this guy? Who did it? Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? There we go. Killed the digital trip guy. I don't like drugs of any sort. Also, I hate when you drive by one of the crime waypoints. Like, it thinks you're gonna do it no matter what, even if you have kept driving. Stupid. It's not realistic.
That will accomplish nothing.
If you notice, I have no music on the game. That's because I never do. I usually am playing music off of Windows Media Player, but I'm not getting copyright striked today for anything. So I'm not gonna play any music because I don't care. That worked amazingly, but I was in the wrong place to do it properly. I think that's a good test stream. I think we call it. Ow. Car's about to explode. It's great. I guess I could have done borderless full screen. I mean, yeah, borderless windowed to do this. That probably would have worked just as good as just having it full screen, and it would have allowed me to switch tabs if I need to. I didn't think of that. I think I'm gonna have everything open as borderless windowed. I kind of hate it though, because you can't really play with the screen once it's up. That's why I don't normally use it. I'm just dicking around. Test streaming. Test stream. Gonna do a test stream. Gonna crash into the truck. Okay. Just leave it there. No, it's fine. Someone will pick it up. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's cool. I'm gonna go do that since I already. Yeah, sure. Place a waypoint. I think it's on it. Hey, whoa, dude. Hey. Screw you, man. I think it's on the back side. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to disrupt you. Touch. Is it the guy?
Okay, let's find this guy and get this over with.
That's the victim. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Woo. Just a weird white guy. No, 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 no! Yes! Oh, there we go. Woo, that was close. Usually the gun ones, I'm not able to catch up with them fast enough, and so the person dies. That's what that was all about. It's like really easy for you to not be able to get it. Whoop. I think I only have one skill point. Oh, I have two. But I don't have anything I can buy with two, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Sweet. I'll go till 15 minutes, which is like 2 more minutes of dicking around. I just wanted to make sure the game would would in fact stream, even if it doesn't look good because I didn't give it 60 FPS. There's a lot of implications that come from trying to stick it to 60 FPS, including the game not running at 60 FPS is one of the things. I think 45 would probably do good. Also, my internet's not running like it should, like at all. Oh, hi, he turned into me because I wasn't watching. But my internet isn't as fast as it's supposed to be right now. I gotta call him about that, because that's kind of bullshit. Yeah, so the running at 30 also forces it to be 30, so people with, I wouldn't say lesser devices, but that's how I was gonna word it, with not so powerful devices can in fact watch it. For instance, laptops overheat if you have the FPS and the resolution turned up. That's why it's only running at 720. So 720 30 frames is actually good for laptops that don't overheat while trying to watch a live stream. No, learned that while doing some Twitch streams. The train had already stopped for me. That's it. The stream's running. I might play around with the settings some more. Otherwise, it is in fact a stream. It's good. It's good. It's good that's running. I'm happy about that. I'm gonna have to set live chat to pop out so I don't screwing around with all that. I hate having it locked in because then it won't actually properly do it. I can't like oh my god, easily look at it. I have 3 screens, I guess, so I could like set everything up on my TV, which would be my 3rd screen. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to turn the TV on and set it all up. It's like a freaking shitty Philips. It's just a cheap TV with like has a bunch of freaking connections though. But it does not like being hooked up to a computer like at all. HDMI. I have a adapter to hook up with component. My bad. Doesn't like that. It doesn't even have a actual PC input on it, so it just doesn't like it at all. Oh my god, my nose. I got caught by one piece of the train. Yeah, so it's running. I mean, that's good. So all I wanted to know is if it would actually do it, and it is doing it. Oh, police car! Any police? Can I get in one? Found a rare coin. Weird that a cop's holding that. No! Why'd you do a burnout for me? Could it not do one? Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, it can do one. You silly bitch. Ah! I'm a cop! Ugh. Oh shit, no, I'd rather be in that. Let's go, Mazda. You sound like a Honda, but you're a Mazda. Let's go. Seriously, it sounds like a Honda motor. I'm not even joking. Like almost all of the Accord motors.
Issued a warrant for the vigilante, Aiden Pierce. However, Chicago's citizens are cheering Pierce on.
I know. I've worked on a lot of them. Seriously, I've worked on so many Hondas now. It's stupid. Because our friend Brandon has a lot of friends that have Hondas. And I get to be his mechanic assistant. And so I've had to work on so many Hondas. Most of them Accord motors. It's kind of great, actually. I kind of like working on Hondas because they're really easy and simple. It's just there's like a stigma of people that own Hondas. Like I have a Civic and people are still giving me this stigma even though I don't like zip around in my Honda. I almost always drive like an old lady unless I'm like on a road that I know I can go fast, and then I might. I don't always. It's cinematic frame rate. And then I might, depending on how I feel that day. Because it is a Honda. It does like to go fast. No questions. I like Hondas. '95 red Honda Civic DX, which is the base package. It's got nothing. It's got manual everything. Doesn't have a sunroof. It doesn't even have. So like Hondas are supposed to have like a clock on their dash, like where is it? It's like next to one of the air vents. But I don't even have that clock there. It's just the piece that's supposed to be there to you know, put a protection, like getting dust and shit in there. Yeah, I don't have the clock, so I gotta go grab one from the junkyard or grab a new battery for my car. We gotta grab a lot of things from the junkyard, actually. The battery, of course. The clock, if we can manage to find one. Maybe a shifter knob if we find one I like. Shifter knobs are awesome. I'd love to have a new one because I still have a stock one, which is really nice. I won't lie. I have it turned around because it's more comfortable for me. It's literally twisted around. It's like gear reverse is actually gear 1. I like it. Oh yeah, it's a manual. I drive manuals. It's fun. It's really fun owning a manual. You feel more in control. Even though, God, so much fun. There are a lot of tricks you can do with automatics to get them to shift for you. One of them's double tapping the gas can usually get it to shift to a, I think as they put it in actual lingo, a higher gear, but it's actually going down a gear in actual numbers. So like if you're in third, you double tap the gas, you can usually shift down to second to get more power out of it. Usually. Some cars don't do it. Mom's Scion XB does. It's awesome. That car is really fun. It may weigh quite a frick ton, but it goes. It's only got like 140 horsepower in it, which is about as much as my Civic, but it fucking goes because it's so new. It's only a 2014. 2013. We put so many miles. Well, Mom's put so many miles on that thing. It's got like, I don't remember how much it has. I think it probably has almost 100,000 on it now, easily. Mom's just put so much mileage in it since she got it in like 2014. I think the start of 2014, but it goes like, it's incredible. That motor is amazing. There's nothing special about it. It's just a standard motor that just goes, but it has so much get up and go for what it is. I'm just gonna drive recklessly and do that. I did it!
911, please state the nature of your emergency.
Done. Jammed. Yo, this crazy guy just killed like 4 people and injured 2 more. Can't see game. Thank you. What do you got? Photosensitive? And a shit bank account? It's not actually that rich. Lied to me, game. Ugh. I have more things I want to talk about, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not going to. I'm actually having fun just driving around. This is what I normally do for like 2 hours in each session of playing Watch Dogs. I'll do like a mission, and it'll take me about half an hour, but then I'll just go back to dicking around driving around the city. Usually finding some kind of activity to do. Because this is what I do. Like for instance, I'll just, come up here, do some drifting in the countryside. Excuse me, I wanted to park, sir. Ma'am. I was actually a ma'am.
You feeling okay, buddy?
Sport, come on. Thank you. No. The rotor.
Okay, it's ready for
It's
you.
a better car.
How's that for fast?
Oh, it's white. I like it when it gives me a blue one. A nice, has a nice, like, solid blue. It's awesome. I love it. It looks great. I have a red Honda, though. It seriously sounds like a fucking Accord, though. Because I haven't heard, I think this is an RX-7. I haven't heard them hell of a lot. They are rotor motors though, which makes me believe that these are supposed to be Mazdas, but they sound so similar to Accord motors it can't be ignored. Especially after they've had a new intake. Because it sounds like it's like a modified intake Accord motor. I can't tell you which one because I can't quite remember. It's not an H22 though, I can tell you that. I'm scraping my muffler again. Because this car sits way too low to the ground. So on the hills, we'll just scrape your muffler because that's how this thing works. Scratch. My everything's destroyed. So I was gonna go to 15 minutes. Yeah, we're past that by 10 minutes. It's cool. It's a test stream. I can do what I want. It's also my stream. I can do what I want. I can just keep talking if I want to, which I'm probably gonna do because it entertains me. So that I should be able to just talk. Usually if people just hear you just talking, sometimes they get interested and they stay, you know? But some people are just there for the gameplay, and that sucks, but that's not what I'm all about. I'm about, you know, just talking, maybe even having conversations if people jump in. And, you know, just generally doing whatever I want. And then maybe getting some game progress in. Maybe. 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 I'll have to... I forgot to turn off notifications. God, I'm so professional. That was weird. I was having problems getting up that hill. It's like the first time I've ever had that problem. Boop! Wow, that was an incredible turn of events. Oh shit, that is a fire. That is not just steam. That looks like an actual fire. Oh, isn't that depressing? Kinda wish I had an Accord, but I'm happy with the Civic because I'm getting 40 miles to the gallon right now, even with my engine running like shit. It's great! Seriously, if you didn't know this, Hondas are, well, in this generation, the, what is it, 88 to 95, they're supposed to get like 36 miles to the gallon. And that is incredible. 32, 36, I believe, is what the two numbers are. And I'm getting 40. Because I have a, well, I need to put a new exhaust on it. But I have a upgraded exhaust header. And I have a, upgraded intake. A new filter. A new intake filter and everything. I don't have one of those box ones that actually comes with a K&N, which is an okay one, but it does open up a hell of a lot when you give it a real one, quote unquote, for actual racing and stuff. It's great. I love it. The one I have on, we have to buy me a new one though, because it's actually his. It's actually Brandon's fiance's. It's supposed to go in the Civic that we're building right now, but since the Civic wasn't running yet, he put the Civic off to the side for like, he put it basically on hiatus. It's in there now after he set up his engine hoist in his quote unquote garage. But he gave me that Civic's intake, so it'd run better, because it was running kind of shit. So Brandon's like, oh, we'll just give you the intake for now, I'll take it back when I need it, and we'll get you a better one. So we still have the intake. We still have my old intake just sitting in my trunk, because we're waiting for the day that we have to take the intake out and put it into another car, the car that's supposed to go into. So it's just sitting back there, waiting to be used again. Brandon also didn't know if he might need it for another person's car. He has a short filter with like a little air pipe going to it, and I mean it's short. It's like maybe a foot long, and it's a curved one, so it can actually fit in there. It's so funny. I was like, oh, so we're just gonna stick that in there temporarily, and it's just to get it working. And he's like, yep. And I was like, that's ridiculous, but that's cool. I died because I ran over a gas can, and that immediately blows it up, right? So my car is just my car's upgraded from an amalgamation of just parts we had lying around half the time. The exhaust header I actually specifically bought, and it's a good header. It's not amazing, but it's definitely better than what we had. We put it on and we felt a change like immediately. Like it ran so much better. Putting a new intake and exhaust on a car helps so much in the power band. It's incredible. I didn't even notice it would make such a difference. But it basically allows it to breathe, which allows the motor to just run 100% better. My problem is, since my fan's not working, my intake breathes a little hard, for lack of a better way to put it. It sounds like it's breathing out of a straw, even though it's not. And so my poor car needs to get its fan fixed, so I could actually not have to worry about that. I hate listening to the newscasting on this goddamn game. Poor car has so many problems. It's come a long ways though. We're looking for a new block so I can just fix like most of the problems with the engine, like in one fell swoop. For instance, we technically need to change the rings, but we're not going to do that because changing the rings is like a fucking 4-day process to do, because you have to entirely take apart the motor and then put the rings in, which is a fucking pain in the ass apparently. And if you fuck it up, you can fuck up the entire motor, the entire block. My head's still good. I have a good head, so we just need an engine block for the poor thing. Because I have a D16 Z6 head, so it's a good head. It has an amazing intake, where like the engine basically never overheats. Like I said, I have a broken fan, and even when I leave it sitting, it won't overheat, because when I'm driving it gets enough cold air through the intake that it just doesn't even matter. I'm having fun, just chilling. I guess I'll get off though here in a moment, just so I can get some other things done. I might stream later some more. Something to do. I talked like this entire quote-unquote stream, and that's a good thing, you know. It's good to just sit and talk if you need to, you know. You don't always need to be. My thing is, like, I can't watch a lot of streamers because they're really obnoxious and they'll just yell and shout and scream. I'm like that with certain games. This game gets me riled up with some of the bullshit it pulls with its mechanics. But I'm not too bad about it. But it's a good game. It's not horrible. 7 out of 10. Would play again. I actually have a Dark Souls 3-ish that I can't really cure until my buddy sends me his PS4. He's buying a PS4 Pro anyways first. Basically his own Christmas present. He's buying himself a PS4 Pro, so he's sending us his old PS4 as a quote-unquote Christmas present. It's great. I love Josh. He's in the military, so he's in like fucking South Korea, and he's having fun. He doesn't really like being there though, because he's having fun, like I said, but he just doesn't like being there that much because there's nobody really to hang out with him. A lot of his army buddies he's not really friends with. They're just kind of people that he does army stuff with, for lack of a better way to put it. So he gets kind of bored, and since he's so far away and their internet's kind of spotty where they're living, he can't really play with me a lot, and the hours are completely different. 16 hours ahead is kind of an extreme to play with somebody. I just ran that person over. Just steamrolled them with my Mazda. Poor Josh. I always feel bad for him, but he did choose to go into the military himself. He chose to be a field medic in the army, so I'm not going to really question it. He's actually, I think, still off for another day? No, I don't think so. He might be off today. Yeah, because it's Monday, so he might be off today. But he got medic duty on Thursday and Friday, so he should be off today. Because usually when they make you do something as intense as like medic duty and shit, they usually give you a 3-day weekend once you're off. So he got a 3-day weekend, which I'm pretty sure is today. So he got paid before he even had to go back into work. Which, I mean, good for him. It allowed him to go out and just buy a PS4 Pro. Wish I could do that shit. Just dropped the 400 on it and called it a day. I was like, god damn. He's gonna be sending that up. It'll probably take like 2 or 3 weeks to get back up here. Nope, I'm not listening to your news. Come on, kill me. Kill me. Ah, I've been waiting for the day when it'll actually kill me. I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm just gonna keep rambling if I keep going. I have a lot of games I want to stream at some point. Of course, this one I want to stream more of, but I didn't do any main missions because I'm just doing a test stream. I've literally dicked around for over half an hour just kind of talking and quote-unquote test streaming, which is me just looking over at the other screen to make sure that the game is in fact recording like it should be. What I see, you see practically. You just don't get the higher frame rates. Which I might change in the future. I don't know. It takes high encoding usually, so I don't usually fuck around with that. And put it up to 60. In fact, let me do something. Borderless. Oh, it actually perfectly set it onto my instead of being an asshole about it. Oh, and it's also got some pretty good feed. I noticed it's not very many seconds off. Yeah, look at that. It's perfect. Good job, game. Doing good. I'm using OBS, by the way, if anyone's curious. That's why I was so worried. It's because sometimes OBS has some hang-ups on my computer. I don't know what that's about. OBS just doesn't like my computer. I've never really worried about it. It hasn't caused any real problems, quote unquote. Parked perfectly, didn't work. Parked perfectly in real life though. Probably because I own a Civic. Oh, I say that, but I could park easily in my mom's XB too, and they're the size of a normal car. I want to try and get both of my tires onto it for some reason. I have inclinations. Yeah, I think I'll kill it here. Is that cool? I'm sure that's cool. Sure no one will care if I killed it right now. Right? Everyone good? I'm good. Just test stream. So I'll talk to you guys later. Lovemuffin out.